I want to have a conversation in light of recent media spotlights humanizing the real life inmates who are tasked with firefighting in California in exchange for being underpaid and perhaps getting some time off on their sentences, and link that to the all art is political discussion, specifically when it comes to superheroes. I think the genre of superheroes is positioned so well to express political and socioeconomic inequities in its modern time setting and just the concept of what superheroes would be saving us from in a day-to-day basis. It is an unfortunate coincidence that around the same time that the Creature Commandos' first season wraps up, that the real-life basis surrounding the comic book notion of a team of prisoners asked to work for the state through grueling conditions, who more than likely than not are in prison due to their immediate material needs and situation prior to their penal incident, enter the spotlight due to a horrific natural disaster. Moving away from this ongoing tragedy and onto the broad discussion about politics within superhero movies, Creatures Commandos was not only a fantastic show, but an example of great, even if simple, politics. Diving into the character's backstory as well was phenomenally used to highlight more specific examples of environmental material conditions that led to the character's internment. Ableism with Nina, misogyny with Frankenstein, ego and perhaps failings of healthcare with Phosphorus, the list can go on. You can give any character a backstory that can even be heartwarming to the viewer, but following the political theme of not only an exploitative government entity, but just as importantly, the material conditions that led them to be captured and tortured by Waller and what they represent to the viewer is significantly more impactful. My only negative example I want to use here would be Deadshot in Suicide Squad. He was a cool character if you could excuse the bad dialogue, bad plot, and plethora of other things, but he was never more than that. Cool backstory, proved he was a sick killer in flashbacks, a deadbeat dad who low-key wants to get his daughter back. That's nice, that's fun, but it doesn't touch the viewer more than just that surface layer. I don't want to leave the convo on Creature Commandos. That is just what triggered the shower thought rant from me. Superman's politics, since its inception, have always been about an illegal alien who assimilated into the most redneck, good old American farm country state with a family who taught him the American way of kindness. He wants to be us, human, but never will in the literal sense. But to us, he's not only every bit as human, American as us, but he is a shining beacon of what we can all be. Luther's obsession and jealousy of him is often rationalized as just pure xenophobia, but also his own insecurities and misgivings. Those are examples of good politics in movies. That's what not only keeps stuff from feeling bland and disconnected, but real art that paints a reflection of us back on us. Captain America Civil War and its choice to highlight a genocidal superhero is an example of bad politics, and that will probably affect a number of layers to its story. It's still politics, especially the State Department and manufacturing consent incentive behind going out of our way to back Israel in any capacity we can, just bad politics.